Hey, it's Azrielle Lawless. And once again, you have found yourself in the elevator and come right down here to Vella, where we talk about all things to do with the new exciting serial reading platform from Amazon Kindle. It's called Vella. And today we have an author with us who is on Kindle Vella. Her name is Natalie Allen. Say hi.
Hi,
How you doing, Natalie?
I'm doing great.
Hey, thanks for coming on here and talking to us. I'm excited because I don't recognize your name when you hit me up. I didn't recognize your name, and I'm like, because there's always new people jumping on to the Vela platform, which is one of the things that makes it so exciting is all the voices that are out here, right?
Yes, very exciting.
So I would like to know, like I always ask, it's my very first question. When did you get started writing?
In total, um I used to write back in high school, and I only had one story going. I don't know where it is now. I've lost it. But I dropped off for a while, and then I popped back up this year. I did.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, you look pretty young, so it doesn't look like you took a huge hiatus there. So when you started writing in high school, was it like sort of a feeling like I want to do this? I think this is cool. Or were you an avid reader, or what got you started writing?
Well, actually, I was a very avid reader. My sister and I would walk to the library every few days and come out with a stack of 15 books just to take back a few days later, do it all over.
I
We
see.
we loved to read. It was an escape. And I had a teacher in high school who did creative writing and English. And I guess I realized right there that I could probably write, and I liked it.
Excellent, excellent. Well, and then like every one of us, life happened and you sort of took a bit of a hiatus and you had yourself a family, I believe, and you got a couple of kids,
Yes, I got
which is
married and had
awesome.
kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. Story of many a life, story of my life. So, um, anyway, so the next thing I want to know, so you took a hiatus from writing. You had a family, a lovely family, made a couple of people, and then decided. When did you decide to get back to it? Okay, so it was it when you heard about Vella?
It actually was. I was scrolling on Facebook and I
Shit.
saw Kendall Vella and I was like, what is this? I clicked it, I read about it, and I said, you know what? I just had a dream a few nights ago about a story idea. Why don't I just try it? That's how it started.
That is so awesome. I love that story. I absolutely love that story. Okay, so when was this?
This was back in March. I started in March on Vella.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, what do you think so far?
Oh, I love it. It's easy. I don't have to stare at the computer and cry about how I'm going to write a whole book in one sitting or two or three. I can write a chapter at a time. It is simple. It's so simple.
It's nice. It's nice. It takes a
It
lot of the
is.
pressure off, right?
It does.
So you've been busy, busy, busy. I've got, let's see, four Villa titles here. Is that so?
I have five, but yes.
Five? Dear God, what did I miss? Let's see. One, two, three, four. No, that's it. That's all I have. Okay, so tell me, what was your first Villa that you planned and started? Now, are you a pantser or a planner?
Planner.
Planner. Okay.
Mhm.
So what's the first one that you planned and you stuck up there?
The Court Under the Sea.
The Court Under the Sea, book one in the Shade Princess series.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. And so the Court Under the Sea sounds to me like merfolk.
It would sound like that, but actually it's not.
Not merfolk.
There is a whole city under the sea,
Uh-huh.
and it's not actually in the water. It's a dome shaped building under the sea.
So they're breathing air.
Yes. Hmm.
All right, all right. Well, there it's not merfolk, but
Nope.
it's a whole people under the sea in a biodome. That's pretty
Hmm.
cool. How many episodes do you have on that now?
That one, I believe I completed at 31.
So this is a complete story at 31 episodes. How many words?
Uh, I recently had it edited and it was at about 39,000, I think. So it wouldn't be too much more than that.
Now, is
It's
that
short.
considered a novella?
It could be considered a novella, but I actually when I started this, I wasn't really aware of the differences between a novella and a novel. Obviously, there's a lot more words, and I do understand that. So
What else is there? You know what I mean? There's
yeah,
a lot
it's
more
just
words. What else is there? Because I don't know of anything.
I guess that's it. It's a lot more words, and I tried so hard to fit some more in there, and I it just wasn't gonna happen.
You
So
shouldn't force it, then it becomes wordy and chatty and Stephen King, like I got 8 pages describing the sidewalk. I got yeah. So yeah, so you got the Court Under the Sea ended up about 39,000. You're having it edited right now. Are you planning on going the path of going ahead then and publishing it up on Kindle?
it's actually already finished editing, and it's already up for pre-order on Kindle.
Oh, oh. You young people just make me want to smack you, man. I don't have one up there yet. It's happening right now. It's being edited, and dirty, dirty, dirt, dirt. And I will have been on Vella for over a year, just over a year when it does come out. So you put people who do it in a month and a half, you just come in and you're just smoking. You're in riding race cars. I don't know what the shit's going on. Something's happening here. So anyway, all right, you little shit. What was the next one you put up? Grr.
The next one was actually a little more popular, and it was called Crimson Luna.
Crimson Luna. Now, from the sound of that, okay, I know I got shot down on the whole merfolk thing. All right. Crimson Luna to me, maybe werewolf trope,
It is shapeshifter story.
a
Yes, it
shit
is.
shifter, a shapeshitter, a shapeshitter.
It is a werewolf story. Yes, you are correct on that.
I've never read a story about a shapeshitter.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is werewolf. So good, good. All right. Crimson Luna. How many episodes do you have?
I might have forgot. I think about 21,
About 20,
22.
21.
Yeah.
Is the story
It's
finished?
complete. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mark it as complete. It is also very short. Yes, because I have that one set to be a 3 book series or 3 short story series. Yes, I haven't even started on the second ones, and I've been dragging on it. So
Well, I don't know. If you've got 5 of them out there and some of them are complete, I don't think your ass is dragging anywhere. So we got Crimson Luna. That sounds good. What makes it uniquely your werewolf story?
well, actually, in the first few episodes, we go from the main character Cassidy, going to a party with her best friend, who is a stripper, and so they get to this party and they're having fun, and then out of nowhere, they get drugged
They get
and
roofied.
kidnapped. Yeah, roofied and kidnapped and taken to the basement. So then it shifts from there to fear and suspense, and I think that's what everybody loved about the first few episodes. It's crazy.
Wow. So great. So you think your beginning is what makes it uniquely yours?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. So then what was the next one? Since we were bored and a month and a half for two wasn't enough, what uh,
Two wasn't enough.
what was our next one?
I believe the next one I started is my favorite, and it is called The Fae Prince's Deception.
All right, got that one down here. Now, how many epis is that?
32 and complete.
32 and complete. Also, around 45,000 words.
Yes, around there, I believe.
Good, good, good. And what makes it your favorite?
I love writing for it. I've got a young girl set in the human world in Seattle, Washington. She's bored. She's sassy. She gets suspended from school, by the way. Um, and and then it just shifts from there. Next thing she knows, her house is on fire. It's burning. She's outside. Doesn't know how she got out there.
Uh-oh.
It's crazy. Police think that she burned her own house down, killed her parents. And some crazy woman comes in, saves her. Turns out to be an aunt, a long lost aunt of hers,
Okay.
and takes her to a whole new world. And I love trying to write and come up with that world. She's got a cousin. He's cool. He's fun. She meets a prince. There's always got to be a prince in there. And I actually shifted to his point of view a couple times, and whew, he's a piece of work. I can say that.
Is he now?
I've got big ideas for this series.
Okay. Okay. So he's a jackass. He's a favorite
Yes, he
jackass.
is.
He thinks he's superior
That is true.
completely. And basically everybody is inferior, including the MC,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Okay, so what's your connection to Seattle? Are you living here?
Oh, actually, no. I just I think I've always wanted to visit, so I think that's why I picked it off the map.
All right, all right. Where are you now?
Alabama.
Alabama. All right. Hi, Alabama. Well, you just come on up here. That's where I am actually. I'm
Oh,
in
wow.
I'm in a suburb about 16 miles outside of Seattle. And I worked downtown Seattle for 22 years. And made that commute. Anyway. anyway. So you just come visit anytime. Okay, so we had the Fae Princess Deception. We've got Crimson Luna. We've got the Court Under the Sea. What was the next thing?
I actually started the Court in the Mountains. That's book 2, and yeah, it's still going. I'm nowhere near finished. I think I'm 12 chapters in. So
Beautiful. Okay, so this is book 2 of the Shade Princess series.
yes.
So I'm sort of getting the idea. And again, I'm reading titles here. Okay. I'm guilty of just reading the headlines and moving on. So, The Court in the Mountains. This says to me that basically you're doing the Shade Princesses series. You got the people that live under the ocean. Then you got the folks who are hidden up in the mountains nobody knows about. Okay. So these are princesses that no one knows about. They're shade princesses because no one sees them.
Pretty much. Actually, Karina, as my main character from the Court Under the Sea, you pretty much find out that she's the long lost princess of the Court Under the Sea called Vultulin. So she was raised in another area because someone killed her family and took over the throne.
Right. That
So
happens
when
a lot.
and when she goes back under the sea for a visit, she kind of has a run in with said person, and so she's got to escape, and she gets to the Court in the Mountains, and that's where that's where it goes.
Oh, okay.
Got to find
Book
allies.
three, where's she going to be in book 3? Do we know yet?
I actually haven't decided. It's probably going to be one or the other, or I'm gonna put her somewhere else. It's probably going to be a war. So I've got to figure out how I'm going to handle that.
The battle in the desert. Okay.
Probably.
Who knows? Okay. Well, okay. So have we come? Okay, we know we haven't come up to 5 yet. because I had all 4 of those written down. So what's the next one?
Number 5. I started this one on BookNet, and it's called The Assassin's Mate.
Okay.
And they were having a contest, but then, I wasn't getting good things on it, so I decided I took it off of BookNet and put it right over on Vella, and it's actually doing very well. I haven't hit 500 likes yet, but a lot of people, when I make my post like, "Hey, you want to come check these out?" A lot of people pick that one. So, and it's up to 19 or 20 episodes now, and I'm
I think I would
nowhere.
have chosen that one too.
Yeah,
I think
it's a
yeah.
first person point of view.
Oh, is it?
Yes, and I switch between the 2 main characters.
Okay. Okay. I got one going like that. It's one I write with another person. She writes the female character, I write the male character.
Oh,
It's
nice.
kind of cool. It's a paranormal romance.
Oh,
And yeah. So but yeah, that's a fun way to write, to be in the character's shoes and
that
flip and
is,
flop.
I
That
like that.
yeah. It's the only one I do that way. Everything else is third person for me.
Me too.
Yeah. That's the way that's the way it naturally flows out. It's actually work. I have to think about it to write in first person, you know. So anywho's, this isn't about me, this is about you. And so have you been pleased with the reaction, the reads and so forth on Vella?
I have. It's been getting a little slower lately, but other than that, I just started in March, so I'm not up to everybody else's big reads yet, but I'm getting there, and I really love it. There's a lot of promotion. There's a lot of promoting to do to get it out there, but hopefully that changes for all of us soon.
Well, we'll see. You may have seen my post where it was like I was gone for 6 weeks. It was like I died. It's like I got to
I
start all
saw
over
that.
again, you know, just got to
Yeah.
start all over again, basically.
Go back to
I'm down to
posting.
like nothing. The momentum is gone.
Oh no.
So it's rough. I
Turn it
see,
down.
I
Sorry.
see you throwing a rock at somebody in your home.
And my son. Too loud.
You wish you had a rock.
No, yeah.
I'm teasing. Tease. So okay. So we've got the Vellas that you've written and when you started, and what have you thought of the bonuses so far?
I was actually very pleasantly surprised. Basically my first month it was pretty decent even for me. I mean, whew. But then it doubled the next month, and then that one doubled the next month, and then like everybody else, mine did drop last month.
Right. It's
But
like something happened and they decided to make it a lesser percentage.
yeah, but I'm not too disappointed because it was still a pretty good amount. I can't complain. I'm getting paid even just for writing.
I
So
know, I know, I know, I
it's
know, I know.
like
And then you're like, I just started. I didn't really expect anything. Good grief. Yeah, when I started and I got money, it was shocking because I had just read about it I had decided, well, okay, I'm retired now. And I'm going to go ahead and live my dream and I'm going to write. And so I was in my Kindle app, right? I was in my KDP app
yeah.
and I saw that a tab. And it was like, what's this? Vella. Oh, what's oh,
Let's check it
oh,
out.
yeah, oh. Well, hell, I can do this. I'm sitting there looking at it and I read the rules and read some of the rules. Okay, I skimmed the rules. I didn't read shit. All right.
We all do that.
I depend on the kindness of strangers and people smarter than me who've read the rules. No.
They're doing it, I should.
Anyway. Um, so yeah, so and then I started writing on Vella in September. And I was like shocked because I made like $90 the first month. But I had started like the 26th or something of that month. And that was wow. Sat there and extrapolated from that and started writing like a fiend, you know. But so yeah, it's been good, don't you think? And then so what have you found about the social media?
It's actually been going very well. I actually, after I got into it and started, like, hey, maybe I should do this, I found some Vella groups and I joined them all. And
But Hella Vella's the best, right?
I do like Hello Vella. I post on it all the time. So yes. And
Excellent.
actually, I probably get half my reads from there. But I do have to say the story stash has also helped
That's
tremendously.
Des. That's Des. But good people there. Story Stash. Yeah, those are good, straight up people there. And Tirza is also in on that, I think.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't know how that girl does it. She gets everything done. Um, she's a mod on a couple of the really hot channels. She still manages to write and get her books out. And I just
That's
don't.
really good. Hmm.
I have about enough energy to, I don't know, walk across the room. That's about it. I'm getting old, getting
I
old.
get that.
So Hella Velen, Story Stash, your favorites. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. And you're making friends out there, yeah.
Oh, I have plenty of them now.
Yeah.
Plenty to go around.
There's a lot of people out there and a lot of really good people and just a few turds in the punch bowl.
Oh yeah, yeah. You'll always get some of those.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There was one great big one that sort of everybody ganged up on, and he's like been uh banned from groups and stuff. And
Yep. I know what you're
it,
talking
it,
about.
it, yeah, it can be a long while before I ever see him again. That'll be all right. And so we've got all five of your stories now, and you're doing good. You've come out to the social media groups, done some meet and greet, joined up with some good groups. And do you have plans for any more Vellas?
I've had a couple come to mind, but I'm trying to focus on the 5 I have now because they have continuations that I really need to get started on.
I see, I see, I see. Okay, okay.
But I'll keep those stories in mind for later.
Excellent, excellent. So, in the course of getting to know Vella, I'm going to assume that you've read a few Vellas, yeah?
Yes. Oh yeah. Actually, I think one of the first ones I did was Mariella Hunt's The Sea Rose.
Do you like that one? Is that a shout out I'm hearing?
That is a shout out. I do like it. She writes so well, and the storyline is actually just really good. And I think she's up to 50 now, and I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep up with her.
Wow. Okay. And so Mariella's the Sea Rose. And anybody else?
I have almost read almost everything Tasha Creed has written, and let me tell you, she's got a lot out there.
Hey, Tasha. So, but shout one of them out so I can link it, because I'm not going to link everything Tasha Creed ever wrote. Not now.
That's a lot.
Take me
Um,
8 days to make the links.
The Kingdom of Flames is my favorite.
The Kingdom of who?
Flames, I believe. It's been a while.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, that's a good one. Any more?
Trying to remember what else I was checking into. Well, Jen sequels The Island. That was a wild ride. I will go ahead and
Was
say
it?
that. Oh yeah. Mm. We had the a competition, the Kindle Vella Madness,
Yes,
and
yes.
she
I've
was
never
on it.
participated in that because I don't really understand it.
Well, I was in it. I made it to the Sweet 16, I think, or maybe the last 8, or I don't remember, but I made it up there. And I did end up checking out the island. I hadn't before this. I don't know why. I just hadn't, but I checked it out and I read the first episode and I was like, I kind of want to know what happened next. I just kept flicking through. Yeah, I like stories like that. You're like, oh, hold up.
Hold
Let me
up.
go. Let me keep going.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's she's an excellent writer, and I need to read The Island, I think. Was it scary?
It can be. Like I was telling you that first one. Whew, yeah, it was like suspense. I think it's the suspense. It really gets you, and it's like, what am I reading?
Oh my
I
God,
was
it's like
confused at first too.
it's like Lost.
Yeah. I think you'll enjoy it though. It's not too scary, but
No, neither was Lost. Lost was dumb after a while.
and you talking about the TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I the ending that made me so mad. You
So
didn't.
wrong.
Oh,
So
you got it. Okay.
wrong.
I should have known. I should have known.
Yeah. Everybody listening to this video, if you watched Lost, you thought you really took it up the butt in the ending. It was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's wrong. No lube, no thank you. You
I'll
guys,
never watch it again.
yeah, you
No.
guys are a bunch of a-holes after all that. After all that, man. Yeah. So anywho, that's great. So we've got 3 shout outs for you. That's pretty darn good. And is that where you want to stop? I'll allow
Yeah. Well,
for
I
it.
got one more
All right.
actually. AC Adams. She's been she
Casey,
AC AC Adams. She did Finding Faith.
finding who?
Finding Faith.
Okay.
Actually, if you'll give me a second, I'll show you real quick. All right. So she's
I
been
like,
with
I like,
me.
I like book shows. Oh, ooh. Okay. What kind of temptation?
Um, Kalili's Temptation. There's an angel and a demon,
Uh-huh.
and this is an LGBTQ story. And who is wild? She's got it's based in Rome, and she's got there's obviously cussing in here, but it's it's funny and it's good. It's really good, and it's on Kindle Vella. That's where she started it, and now she's got it right here.
Well, that's awesome. Is she a friend of yours?
We are friends. She helped me find my editor, Adam. So she read she had read my stuff and I had read hers, and she gives me a lot of helpful information for Vella or KDP when I'm lost, when I was
Did
putting
you guys meet on Vella
on one of the groups, I think. Yeah, that's
on
where I
one of the
met her
Vella
from.
groups?
Yeah.
That's so cool. I love it. I love it. I love the all the new friends
Oh
that
yeah, me too. I've got
everybody's
so
got.
many on there now.
Yeah. Yeah. You get to where it's like, God, there used to only be like 3 or 4 people I keep up with. Now there's 10 or 12,
They're taking over my feed.
So, all right. So we've got our shout outs. We've got
Mhm.
Mariella Hunt for the Sea Rose, Tasha Creed for the Kingdom of Flames, Jen Sequels The Island, and Finding Faith by AC Adams. Very nice. Very nice. So the next question I always ask my hapless victims is what? No, my interviewees is if you had all the power that Amazon could give you to do whatever you wanted with Kindle Vella. You were the CEO of Kindle Vella. What, if anything, would you do to improve the platform?
Honestly, I think, I've said it before on the groups, but I would add a feature to comment on the episodes. I mean, direct communication, like how we felt about a specific chapter or episode, and just or general, hey, we love it. Like, if you ever seen Webtoons, it's a animation, comic animation, stories in picture form, like comics, and it's on the phone. And after each chapter, you you're allowed to comment and be like, oh my god, hey, this just happened, I love this, blah blah blah. I think that would be a really good feature for the authors. Readers
Yeah.
can directly communicate with them.
A lot of people feel that way. And a lot of people feel, that it would also be a double-edged sword, you know, that you could get the haters on there and they're jackasses and,
I think there's always going to be some bad.
yeah, yeah. Well, if you had
Always.
control over it, if you could delete what you wanted, I think, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, it'd probably be easier. I can't think of much else I would change on Vella. I kind of like it. I mean, the bonuses weren't. They're not like it's not like a contract. You just it's a bonus, literally an extra for
right,
writing.
right,
So
literally. And so I think so you wouldn't change anything. Everything is copacetic with you. I don't know exactly what I'd change. Even somebody who came out of a technical background, I don't know that I'd change the interface right now while it's so young. Uh, I'd still let it be in Kindle until I got other things dialed in. And yeah, but yeah, I think you're right on the comments. I flop back and forth on that all the time. Is to and I think if they gave you deletion rights, I think that would solve it, and then I would like it, the idea of it.
yeah, yeah, you know that, or ways to flag them. Like if
Haters,
people are just haters or maybe haven't even read the story but are just commenting on like every single one just to say something. Yeah, yeah, I could see that.
yeah. So anywho, that's I think that's a good idea, and as long as you didn't get too discouraged from people being I just don't trust people for the most part.
I don't blame you.
Seen too much on social media
Yes.
that you just
But
go, why would you take time out of your life to be a giant douchebag? I just don't understand.
I don't either. I couldn't imagine just sitting there scrolling through things and just making so many negative comments. Like,
Yeah.
go do
Any,
something.
anything to hurt somebody else.
Yeah.
Go in the backyard and burn something, dude.
Yeah. Make you a little pile and write down your feelings and then burn them.
Yeah, burn them. Get some lighter fluid. Yeah, there you go. Be like a southerner. Get you some white gas.
It's good. I wasn't born down here, so I'm not truly Southern, but
I see. I see. Where did you come from?
Kokomo, Indiana. That's where I'm from. Born and raised.
Kokomo,
Kokomo. Yeah.
like the song.
Yeah, it's Kokomo. I believe it was a Native American actually. Gosh, I hadn't been to school there in so long, so but
Okay, cool. So Kokomo, Indiana. You wound up in Bama. How'd you wind up in Bama?
my dad got hurt at work and got a settlement disability. And he
Yeah.
had a some kind of cousin down here. So I was 15 years old. We're moving to Alabama. I'm not
Whoa.
moving to Alabama. I didn't want
Whoa.
to go, but I did. Yeah, we moved down here. I don't know. I just kind of stayed after a while. I stopped going back home
It's pretty
to
down
visit.
there.
It is. It does get hot, but it's nice being out in the country. I mean, I do miss being able to walk to the library. I'll give you that. Definitely can't do that down here.
Can't walk anywhere down there.
No, there's no sidewalks in my town, so
You'll die.
of the heat, yes, you will.
There's no sidewalks.
There's no sidewalks.
That's pretty good, man. I thought every day sidewalk.
The small ones apparently do not. I used to walk home from school and have to walk in the grass.
I see. Okay. Well, that's a really small one there. That's cool. Well, where am I drifting off to? Hey, I think we're done. What are we? What
Just
are we
chatting.
going to say? What are you going to say, Miss Thing? What are you going to say to the people who are clicking on the links, reading your stories after watching this video? What would you like to say to them?
I hope I didn't spoil anything first.
Ah, poo.
But I do like. I really hope that people enjoy the stories and want more. I know I've got a lot of work to do. Obviously, I just started out as being a writer, so I really have a lot to learn. But I just really hope they enjoy it. Not
Well,
much else
that's
I could
what,
say.
yeah, that's about it. That's what we
Mhm.
all hope. And it's always a great thank you. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
yes,
Oh
the
my
big
God.
thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And well, all right. You have come to the end of another Lawless interview. Natalie, you have been gracious. This has been fun.
It has. Thank
And I wish you every success out in the Vellaverse.
thank
And,
you.
and you just keep in touch. I'm right there on Hella Vella. And, I'm right there for you anytime. Anything you need, let me know. And everybody, peace. Thanks for checking it out. Yeah, I got ink on my finger. Oh my God. And all right, y'all have a wonderful day. Okay. All right. Whatever you choose to do. And if you're choosing to sit on your butt and do nothing, how about reading some Vella? Huh? All right. Peace out, y'all.